Good evening and welcome to Left, Right and Centre. This is a special 1-hour edition right here on NDTV. I'm Sanket Upadhyay. All through the day when this news broke, a lot of people started asking us, why are we reporting so much on our own community? Why are we speaking against our own brothers and sisters? Why are we doing this? This is not good manners. We shouldn't do this. We shouldn't comment about one another. We should stay with one another. But the problem is, when people of our own community, that is journalists, do what they do and become the news rather than disseminating news, then it has to be spoken about. The utterances, the manner in which the television media, news media has conducted itself, all of this has been put under a lot of scrutiny, and rightfully so. So we will talk about it. Because there are a lot of people who expect TV news to do its job and not become a cheap residue of an entertainment channel. That's exactly what happened today. Bollywood superstars, and in a one-of-a-kind, unprecedented scenario, where you had 34 production houses and 4 Bollywood unions joining hands and moving the Delhi High Court against top anchors. The top anchors, top TV anchors are in the net for their utterances. This has to be debated, this has to be discussed, so that the next time when certain comments are made loosely about anyone, at least this will serve as some form of deterrence. You will know or will care to think as to what you are saying. That's the intention behind this program. Also on the show, we'll be speaking to actor Swara Bhaskar on Bollywood's Fight Back, what she thinks about the Bollywood Fight Back and whether it was about time that this had to happen. And I ask her a very pertinent question on whether it is now time to stop fooling around. I mean, Bollywood has to realize that there is nothing such as an apolitical Bollywood actor or a superstar. What does she think about this? Because she's extremely outspoken and articulate about her views. All right, before we move forward and introduce all our guests, let's first quickly tell you what is supposed to be done in good journalism. The what, where, when, why, who, how. This is called the 5 W's and 1 H of journalism. So we'll explain today's events with the help of these simple journalistic tools. So what happened on your screen right now? 2 big news channels were named in a court case. This is what happened. There were certain names that were mentioned of 4 anchors. So what happened on your screen right now? 2 big news channels have been named in a court case, and just 2 as of this moment have been named. These names include this man on your screen right now, Arnab Goswami, Pradeep Bhandari, who's an associate and an affiliate of Arnab Goswami, Rahul Shivshankar, editor-in-chief of another English news channel, and Navika Kumar, who also works in the news channel called Times Now. Rahul and Navika work for Times Now, as you must be knowing. The allegation is that media trials are taking place of Bollywood personalities which should be stopped. Terms like filth, scum, druggies are all unacceptable. So that forms the basis of the affidavit that has been filed in the Delhi High Court. Now, who moved the court? Again, 5 W's, 1 H. Who moved the court? This includes, as you can see, those are the faces and some very interesting names, by the way. Who moved the court? 4 Bollywood associations and 34 producers. These are the number of people who moved court. This includes production house of Aamir Khan. This includes Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, Akshay Kumar, surprisingly, Karan Johar, Aditya Chopra. Many would say that these are all people who are affiliated to one camp. That's how usually things are spoken about. Farhan Akhtar, this list goes on and on. Zoya Akhtar, Diya Mirza, Ajay Devgan, all of them, Anil Kapoor, Anushka Sharma, all of them have filed a case. They've all spoken up openly, and interestingly, the name of Akshay Kumar is also there in the mix. Where did it happen? The next W. Where did it happen? This happened in the Delhi High Court. This case has been filed in the Delhi High Court, ladies and gentlemen. As of this moment, it is important to mention that the Delhi High Court, in its wisdom, is now going to decide when to hear this case and whether it wants to hear this case or dispose it off. So that decision is yet to be taken by the Delhi High Court. When did it happen, you ask? Well, it happened in this afternoon. That's the information that we got. A civil suit has been filed today. Now, India's biggest stars have hit back at top TV anchors. As we told you, Shah Rukh, Amir, Salman, Akshay, Ajay Devgan, they all want media trials to be stopped. Anil Kapoor, Karan Johar, as we just showed you the list, Anushka Sharma, Zoya Akhtar, Dia Mirza, they're saying stop interference with right to privacy. Cases have been filed, as we told you, against these four. 34 associations, including top stars, have filed this petition in the Delhi High Court, as we just told you. Why have they done this? For publishing irresponsible, derogatory and defamatory remarks against Bollywood. These channels, according to the affidavit, they say, those are the people, these channels are using highly derogatory words, publishing irresponsible, derogatory and defamatory remarks. They're using words like filth, scum, druggies, for saying this is the dirtiest industry in the country, for saying that cocaine and LSD is drenched in Bollywood. These were the comments that were made. So now Bollywood is united to say, don't paint Bollywood like this. Our image and perception is all that we have. Let's put this to a discussion. Let's introduce all the guests that we have as of this moment. Abhishek Tripathi is a BJP supporter, a filmmaker, writer and a columnist. I also have NDTV's Rohit Khilnani with me. Akashdeep Sabir is also a producer with me. Thank you very much, Rohit, as well as Akash. Kanika Sadanan is an actor, lawyer, extremely articulate, is also with us. Anuvab Pal, playwright, screenwriter, novelist and a comedian. Will be interesting to know from him or get some comic relief. Mrinalini Deshmukh, lawyer, the Bombay High Court, is going to join us in just a short moment. Mrinalini is with us. Thank you very much, Mrinalini. Let's begin now. Rohit Khilnani, let me begin with you. Bollywood, when was the last time Bollywood came together in this way? I mean, when do
I think in this way, I don't think they've come together. They have been pushed to a corner this time. It took a lot, and the reaction on social media was, why so late? But I would say better late than never. They have come together in a big number, some powerful names against two powerful media houses. Also, what I would like to see them pursue this till the end.
Okay, Anuvab is also now with us, I'm being told. Anuvab, what do you make of this, Anuvab? What do you make of the manner in which this is unfolded? First of all, those comments that were made in the television news studios for the past 3-4 months, and now Bollywood getting together to fight back.
So again, I mean, just take any profession, right? Let us say if in your profession, someone put up a poster every night, ran a graphic saying so-and-so took drugs, which they did. They named so-and-so actress and says so-and-so used drugs without any proof. Would that person not have the right to a remedy if it is proved that they were all lies? I mean, are they supposed to just carry on with their life and take this slander? People will at some point take legal recourse if they're being lied about on television, right?
Kanika Sadanan, I want to come to you now. Do you think that this is going to serve as some sort of a deterrent, Kanika? Or this is just another petition? Because, in just a short moment, we'll have Abhishek Tripathi. I was speaking to him earlier in a broadcast, and he said that this is all drama. Nothing but drama by Bollywood.
Well, Mr. Abhishek Tripathi is something else coming from him. I want to also state here that this is after Hope 86 is the last time we saw the film industry come together. And I'm so glad that finally we are united. I want to add here, Sanket, is that media is supposed to be the fourth pillar of democracy. And it was not doing its job correctly. And if you've seen it, whenever there's been a revolution, whenever there's been a fight, or whether it's for freedom, or whether it's for against the emergency, the film and television, people have always come forward and spoken for the right thing and spoken for whatever, against whatever is going wrong. So now I feel this is the right time that the media, that Bollywood and media should show the path how people should conduct themselves in the media, in the press, because there's absolutely मतलब आप ऐसे ऐसे शब्दों के इस्तेमाल करते हैं, औकात, scum, drugs, jagir, all this. There's no barrier. There's nothing yet. So I think if we can come together and there's some guidelines, put by the
but guidelines are there.
India.
Kanika ji, see, the thing is, the guidelines are there. The Cable TV Act of 1995 very clearly lays out those guidelines. There is a program code for advertisers as well as television news channels, or all the television channels, not just news.
Some people think that they're above the law. There's some people who think that they're above the law, and they've gone and made their own association. They've disconnected from the Broadcast Association. So these things need to, I think this case is going to bring certain guidelines into force, it's going to bring some laws into force, and now I think it's not going to be easy for even the government to turn a blind eye. Because if you see two union ministers stood up and spoke about the TRP scam to defend a channel editor. I mean, has it ever been done in India before?
All right, Akashdeep, where do you stand on this? Do you think that, see, there is also a counter opinion which says that Bollywood is just coming together because they have their back against the wall, and that's why they're coming together, and they're not going to stay united all the time. And also, this is all of drama, and media did what they had to. Sure, they had to be decent in the process, but they did what they had to.
No, Sanket, whoever has used the word drama has once again insulted this industry the way it was happening in media some time back. I've cried hoarse over probably every debate across channels saying, do not paint this industry with one standard brush because you've caught 8, 10, 15 or maybe 20 people taking drugs. The point here is very, very clear that everybody made it into a circus. Sushant Singh Rajput's death investigation became a source of TRP. It became a source of prime time 9 p.m. news across channels as if India had nothing else to report. And from there came the offshoot of drugs. And when a few names cropped up,
no, Akashdeep, by the way, a lot of those media channels are now saying.
Sanket, when I came, I said we are not saying that nobody in Bollywood takes drugs, but that's the case in every industry, whether it's media, fashion, advertising, corporate, whatever. Even in jails, even on footpaths, everybody is taking drugs. So if it's a new agitation against drugs, great. You want to start with Bollywood, great. But it didn't stop there. Sensationalizing everything. Oh, tomorrow there are going to be 5 big A-listers coming out. You take care. And then there are some people on panels. People like Mamta Kale and all who have gone on social media with their own posts requesting people to stop watching films. Now, when a politician is caught, should we also start advertising that ban politicians? Now, when the media is caught in the TRP racket, should we all say ban every media and start using the same filthy language against media? So that is something we objected to. And if again somebody says this is drama, then he doesn't know what he's talking.
Sure. Okay. Abhishek Tripathi is now with us.
And biggies in Bollywood to come forward. How much can someone like me talk and Punika
Sure.
talk?
Anubhav also wants to come in. Anubhav, I'm going to come back to you in just a short moment. But Abhishek Tripathi is the one who called all of this drama. So I want to introduce Abhishek Tripathi. Abhishek, what do you make of these comments or the affidavit that has been filed by the actors?
What is happening? Why are you just ruining an industry that collectively turns over more than 90,000
please, you have spoken so much in last 3 months. Let me talk.
Akashdeep, one moment.
There's nothing more happened.
Yes, Akashdeep.
Banking. We don't
I don't think he can hear me. I don't think he can hear my interjection. I don't think Mr. Akashdeep can hear my interjection. Akashdeep ji, I'm going to come back to you in just a short moment from now. Yes, Abhishek Tripathi. Why do you think it's a drama? Why?
It's a drama for the very reason they don't commit for other causes. They don't go to the court. They don't put a placard for a priest who barely died 2 days back. He was burnt alive. Then it's not their country. They don't come and talk about that. They only talk when something is said against them. And who decides who will talk what? What kind of news will be there? When Prime Minister was the Chief Minister of Gujarat state, and there was a case against him, and CBI used to interrogate him 16 to 18 hours in a day, he didn't make a hue and cry about it. But where were these 34 people that time? Why didn't they stood up for somebody? Why are you talking only now? Why are they taking
I
this
think a comment,
now?
one moment, Abhishek ji, see the comment that has been made, I've read the affidavit, it talks about bad language and the actors and associations also say that this fake narrative is damaging.
Sanket ji, barely 1 year back, Anurag Kashyap, filmmaker, on Twitter, we all have a screenshot, on Twitter wrote, India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah is terrorist. Where were these 34 people? How can you write about a Prime Minister and a Home Minister that they are terrorists? Then there was no 34 and 68. 116 people were not. They all disappeared. Because this was not serving their agenda.
Sure. Kanika and Anuvab want to come in. Mrunalini has also not spoken. Yeah, Kanika first and then Anuvab.
अभिषेक जी, उसकी कमेंट मेरी कमेंट से ज्यादा सफेद की बात नहीं है यहाँ पे. Stop this whataboutery. Remember one thing, you were harming reputation. And when you talk about the Prime Minister was being investigated by the CBI, or the Chief Minister of Gujarat was being investigated by CBI, we never interfered. The media has been interfering and doing selective leakages. And now the NCB and all the things, leakages information.
Unika ji, with all due respect,
all information outside. And Mr. Unika ji, I would like to tell you that we elect people to run the country, and we don't interfere in that. And that's the media should also report.
Unika ji, when somebody is called,
judge, jury, and prosecutor, and that's what was happening there.
When media trial is on people who are related to BJP and who's a former Chief Minister and current Prime Minister, when media trial was happening on him, nobody went to the court with a petition that why is this happening?
Sorry, I want to ask you. There was Ganga, there was GST, there was migrants who were dying on the road. Did these media people do anything about that? They were only busy reporting Bollywood. Bollywood ki bina unka kaam chalta nahi hai.
No, I believe everybody was reporting about the migrants. We have all seen it in every news channel.
Okay. One moment. I think the conversation we're drifting, it's become about individuals. I'm not talking about individuals. We are talking about peddling fake narratives and also not using. There is a basic level of decency when you give out information on TV news. Yeah, Kanika ji, one moment. Ms. Deshmukh has not spoken. Anuvab, before I come to you, let her make a comment and then I'll come back to you. Yes, Ms. Deshmukh.
I've not spoken, Sanket.
Yeah, Sanket, I think this is more about the eroding ethics and values in the media industry. And it is also more about understanding what freedom of speech and expression means as far as the media is concerned. In both these cases, you have to understand one thing, that there has to be responsible and mature reporting or narratives which are to be given to the public at large to be made aware of what is happening. But today, some of the media houses that I'm finding are completely losing the plot, and they are getting into an agenda which, whatever that may be, for their particular channels which is there. That is point number one. Secondly, to make such kind of allegations against an industry which has been giving industry is not only about the stars. Industry is all about even a spot boy. It's also about everybody who is there. To call these in the film industry as being something which is they are drug addicts or this, it is absolutely hitting below the belt and which is very unbecoming of any responsible media. Now, if there is a concern which is there about so-called cleansing the Bollywood is concerned, if there is an investigating authority, that authority is doing the job. job, that is the NCB. Let them do their job. Let them come out with it. What is all this drama and what is all these theatrics about? Somebody chasing the car, somebody knocking on the door of the car and saying, "Please open. What do you think? Are you a drunk? Are you a..." whatever they've been saying? I think these are the things that has to be stopped. As much as there is a reputation for media people like you, lawyers like me, and every other citizen of this country, Bollywood is an integral part of the city of the country, and their reputation and their thing cannot be damaged. If you have a genuine case, of course, there is a process, there is a method in which it has to be done, and you are free to say whatever you want before that forum.
No,
but you cannot.
See,
and
the problem
surely
is
you
that
cannot
there is
do
a
this.
new brand of journalism, which is that the more you insult by way of using words, the more theatrics, the better, right?
But that's not journalism,
truth be
right,
that.
Sanket?
No, that's
Sanket, that's not
unfortunately the journalism.
You have
that
to be
we have as of this
critical,
moment.
or you
On
can
TV.
critically acclaim something, but you cannot badmouth or use abusive words against
Absolutely.
anyone.
Under normal
This is not
circumstances,
done.
yes.
This
Under
is not
normal
done.
circumstances, human beings should ideally consume news like this. But Anubhav, the key word here is human beings and under normal circumstances.
Correct, exactly. And Sanket, I have a very simple question. My question is, I'm not a media person, you are, and maybe Abhishek can answer this, someone can answer this. Can a media channel decide on the outcome of an ongoing court case? Meaning, before the court case is solved, can they say, I have decided this person is a criminal, and therefore I will conduct every debate like this, decided this person is a criminal, and only a matter of time before it's proved this person is a criminal? That is my simple question. I saw a headline on a channel that said, is Riya Chakravarti a liar or a murderer? So you can't win either way, they have decided. Is that legally allowed? And if it's proven she's innocent, can a person have the right to go to court? That is my simple question.
Okay. Any lawyer wants to take this? Rohit, I'm going to come back to you. But Kanika ji and Ms. Deshmukh can answer your question one by one.
So
Yes.
I would like
Kanika, do you want to go ahead?
She goes to the law, and she must. And if I was her lawyer, I would sue the front of the journalist or the media house. She has the right to go to the court. And secondly, not only were they calling her a murderer, they were also using defamatory remarks like, this for Deepika and for Riya, कि माल की मालकिन कौन है, और Deepika रेप चुड़ैल है, black magic है, बंगाली औरत है. मतलब these are
Misogynistic comments. This was open misogyny.
Sorry, Mrinalini is a female. I think I would like to hear what she also has to say.
Sure. Ms. Deshmukh, very quickly, and then Akash.
I will just take 30 seconds.
Yeah.
If a person who is accused of a Me Too movement belonging to a particular political party can file for defamation, saying that his reputation has been tarnished, and then why is it that a person like Riya Chakravarti in this matter cannot sue the television channels which are, and also the panelists who are sitting? I mean, what I really find very obnoxious is that even the panelists are becoming the jury, judge, and executioner, and they are deciding that either she's a murderer or she's an abettor or she is a person who wanted to fleece him. Now, these are the things when you're saying, and when the outcome is out, what happens? No, we were reporting. Now, it is different that the courts have declared that she is innocent. We don't know what the verdict is. What the media is doing is putting the cart before the horse.
Now, I'll tell you what happens.
That.
See, the modus operandi, very quickly, Mr. Tripathi, before I come to you, Akashdeep, see, the modus operandi is very clear. You lock a villain. That is how modern day news television works, and Rohit Khilnani knows about this. Here is the modus operandi. You lock a villain, right? In your newsroom, in your editorial meeting, you decide, aaj ka mera villain ye, right? Or for the next 1 month or 2 months, this is my villain. And then you pursue that story almost like a script, like a soap opera. And then when you realize that this script is not playing out, you quickly lock the next villain. Right, almost dump the old story, which is exactly what happened the day Riya Chakravarti got bail. Suddenly the story vanished into thin air.
Sanket, is this for me?
Yes, Akash.
Sanket.
Akashdeep.
Yeah, Sanket, that's exactly what happened. SSR is now suddenly off the 9 p.m. radar. But I'd like to, I'm sorry, the earlier time that you asked me to speak, I lost contact with you. I heard somebody had said that Bollywood is now doing a drama by coming together. I think this person has just added to the insults that have already been put onto Bollywood. He doesn't understand that when there are 4, 6, 8, 10 people in Bollywood taking drugs, there is a similar or more amount of people in every faculty. Are you going to start painting everybody with the same brush? When Tarun Tehlani in the media was arrested for rape or accused of rape, did we all start humiliating everybody in the media? So what right is media to humiliate entire Bollywood? An industry that gives you 90,000 crores of revenue without being registered as an industry.
Sanketji,
And after that,
one moment. Let him reply first.
Know what is the drama if people from Bollywood come together to say stop these insults? What is the drama in that?
Mr. Tripathi, what is the drama? If Bollywood is saying that please don't insult.
First of all,
you want us to continue taking it?
Sanketji, through you, I want to tell Mr. Akashdeep, please don't tell me that I don't understand Bollywood. I don't want to understand the way you understand. Second thing, Bollywood,
we don't want to understand the way you understand, Mr. Tripathi.
No.
Let's not get personal.
Okay, one by one, please. One by one.
Akashji, my
yes,
only
Rohit,
question is let's not do selective outrage is my only question. That this kind of news should not come and other kinds of news should come. That's my only question. These 34 people don't decide that they are Bollywood. There are many others apart from these.
I don't understand. You are putting the cart before the horse.
No, Mr. Tripathi, one moment. Otherwise, we'll enter into a tutu manner, which I want to avoid.
Sanket, he
lest
is
we
totally
become like
off track.
others.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Can I answer him?
No, wait.
Mr. Tripathi,
we
are not
giving...
Let him finish his point first. Mr. Tripathi first, quickly, conclude.
These 34 respected people doesn't make it Bollywood. They are part of Bollywood. There are others also who are in Bollywood.
Even if one person, Mr. Tripathi, says don't use foul language and do factual reporting, I think it is a strong enough point. That has been
made. No, but what you're not understanding.
These set of people don't do selective outrage, and they don't only feel bad when it's on them. They should equally be there. This country is there for them.
One moment, Mr. Tripathi, one moment. You expect something from these 34 people which you yourself cannot do. You're basically saying that they must comment on everything in this country. Everything.
I'll answer.
And everything that you like.
I'm saying
no, Sanket, the point he is going wrong.
What the country is like it, I go to any social media platform, non-political people who are not from politics, they are the ones who are writing about them. They are the ones who are ignoring their trailers and teasers and films.
Okay.
It's not a certain...
this is the point that Mr. Tripathi made earlier also, that basically these stars, these 34 are losing their popularity. Their trailers and all are dipping. By the way, Mr. Tripathi, Akshay Kumar is also part of this list. Perceived to be pro-government is also part of this list.
I'm openly saying it. Let's talk one by one, please.
I will come to you. Akashdeep, one moment. Mr. Akashdeep, I will come to you. One moment. Very quickly, Mr. Tripathi. Even Akshay Kumar is part of this list. And then Rohit.
Give a time to your junior also, Akashji. You're very senior. So what I am saying is, don't be selective in your outrage only when it's hurting you.
We're not.
You are scared about the fact. I'm talking about those people. Akashji, you're not in that list of 34 people. That doesn't mean you're not from Bollywood. So I'm just trying to say it. None of these 34 people are that special that they form a Bollywood. No, they are not. They are certain section of Bollywood.
But they are.
They are. I'm saying there are certain sections of the Bollywood.
Okay, fine. So this is not the complete picture, says Mr. Tripathi. Rohit Khilnani hasn't spoken. Yes. I promised him. Yes, Rohit, you wanted to come in.
Interject there. Right. Sanket, I know what we're discussing. What I want to say is that one, people can comment when they want to and when they don't want to. That's their choice. Secondly, on the day Deepika Padukone and Akulpreet Singh were called to the NCP, the plane was landing at Mumbai airport. Sanket, you also were reporting. You were in the studio. I was also on the ground. Two people who are named in this, the anchor and the editor-in-chief was asking the reporter who's also named in this, have the druggies landed? I really want some answer from the lawyers that what should be done about an anchor and a journalist who are talking with these derogatory terms and saying, have the druggies landed in Mumbai?
No, also captions. You know, Anubhav, I found this really interesting. There were captions on Hindi channels. Nashedi gang ke saath, Nashedi gang ke khilaf.
Sanket ji,
I
when
think
a prime
this is the
minister
nature
of
of
a
the
country
beast.
is called a terrorist by Anurag Kashyap, then it is okay. When prime minister of the country is called Maut Ka Saudagar, then it is okay. Someone
Bollywood
in the
people did not
industry
call
we
him
all
Maut Ka
know-
Saudagar, no.
No.
No, we are talking about, by the way, I am restricting myself only to my profession.
Let's have a stand on that also. Try and
Why are we
understand what
getting
I'm trying to
politics
say.
here? We
I
are
am
talking
not
about an
against-
issue
How can I be
and whether
against
anybody has
Bollywood?
a
Okay,
right
one
to...
by one. Anubhav, and then Ms.
How
Deshmukh.
can I be against Bollywood? I am not. I am only against those people who have woken up now because it's hurting them.
Okay,
It was not
and the
hurting
four
before that.
unions.
So
By
they
the
were
way,
all
these are
sleeping.
very, very important unions in Bollywood. 4 unions.
No, Sanket, can I give you
We
more
all know how
clarity?
unions are run, please.
Sanket,
Sanket
No,
ji,
how are
I
they
know it
run?
very well.
See, one moment. This brings me, Mr. Tripathi.
wrong.
Now, since you are also a member of the BJP, I want to
please
ask
allow
you.
me to
There is a very, and I want your clarity on this. There is a very strong thought, and a lot of people speak about this, that perhaps this is all being done because you want to politically establish in yourself in Bollywood, right? There should be a strong central government aligned Bollywood,
never happened.
subservient Bollywood.
It's never happened. It's not happening. It's just not true.
Okay,
There
glad
is-
you
I mean,
clarified that. See,
absolutely
I
not.
could have
Nobody
asked
feels it.
this question by punctuating with a lot of abuses. I did not.
I
That's-
understand.
that's
you are
what we
amazing.
need to
Sanket
do.
ji, you've always been amazing. And
That's
NDTV
what we
never
need to
does
do in
it.
this profession.
So I am
Anubhav,
saying it
very
openly.
quickly. Anubhav, and then
I just
Ms.
want,
Deshmukh.
I just want to say one thing, Saket. I think what has been filed in court today is slightly bigger than just Bollywood or just whether left-wingers in Bollywood don't like the Prime Minister. You know, that's an individual issue. I think what has been filed is one profession going to court and saying, boss, can you night after night call us drug addicts, murderers, and then when it's proven we are not, other channels allowed to go scot-free? That's what they're saying. Today it can be Bollywood, tomorrow it can be bankers, day after it can be hockey players. That is what they're saying. That night after night, can you run saying, I'm a druggie, I'm a murderer, I stole money, I took 15 crores, and when it's proven you haven't, nothing happens to you. My life is ruined. Are you allowed to do that? I think that is what is in court right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then-
Absolutely.
Also-
And he
also,
also,
Sanket-
but you know, see, Mr. Tripathi tries to make this point. Kanika Sadanand and Ms. Deshmukh, one by one. One by one.
So may I
Ms.
say,
Deshmukh, let me begin
so
with.
I'm just reading from what it is. I think they have taken a larger issue. The petitioners, they say the livelihood of persons associated with Bollywood is being severely impacted by the smear campaign being run by the defendants. That is all these people. In addition to the ongoing pandemic, which has resulted in extreme revenues and work opportunity loss, the privacy of the members of the Bollywood is being invaded. Their reputations are being irreparably damaged by painting the Bollywood as criminals, seeped in drug culture, and making being a part of Bollywood as synonymous with criminal acts in the public imagination.
Sanket
I think
ji,
these
please, very little.
contain,
15 seconds.
I think these words and these sentiments are something which sums up what this entire petition is all about. It's not about theatrics. It's not about any kind of drama or any kind of tamasha, as they say.
Yeah.
This is the real essence of the petition.
Sanket ji,
Okay.
please.
Yes, Kanika
Please,
Sadanand. Mr. Tripathi, before I come to you, Kanika Sadanand.
One second.
How would you respond to Mr. Tripathi's point? Kanika Sadanand, how would you respond to Mr. Tripathi's point where he seems to be saying that many people in this very Bollywood said a lot of nasty things of the Prime Minister
Yes,
or about the
exactly.
Prime Minister? How would you respond to that?
First of all, Mr. Abhishek Tripathi, this BJP narrative अब जो भी हुआ था 2014 से पहले सब खराब था, वो आपके अंदर जो इंडॉक्ट्रिनेटेड है ना, इसको बंद करिए. आज हम लोग जो मुद्दे पे बात करें उस पे बात करिए. ओके. सेकंड थिंग, आपने कहा कि बॉलीवुड कभी नहीं खड़ा होता है. जब हमारे देश में ड्रग्स आते हैं, जब कोई भी आपत्ति आती है, तो बॉलीवुड हमेशा सामने खड़ा होता है. और चाहे वो
भूमिका जी,
करने का हो,
मेरे को ना
चाहे वो
बॉलीवुड से आप
शो करना
बाहर
हो,
करिए,
चाहे पुलिस
ना
के
बॉलीवुड को
फंक्शन में
डिफाइन
डांस
करिए.
करना हो, हमेशा आगे आते हैं. अभिषेक जी की कपील. The third thing, 200 परिवारों को रिजेक्ट करते हैं, उनकी लाइवलीहुड को रिजेक्ट करते हैं. आप ऐसे producer or a director employed at least 200 people, which means more than 5,000 people.
Thank you very much, Kunika ji. I have been a director of over 1,000 episodes.
So are you actually negating all that? And I want to tell you one last thing, Mr. Abhishek Tripathi, that the film industry, just like a washing machine is the product, the human being, the person is the product. We sell the product. So if I say your washing machine is bad, you can reduce the sale of that washing machine.
Okay.
Similarly, I am the product, and if you are
Okay,
telling me that I'm
running out of time.
Point taken.
Okay, running out of time. Very quickly, Anubhav. Anubhav, very quickly. See, I want to raise a larger point over here, Anubhav, and let's get your, the comical role in play over here. Do you think? Yeah, one moment, Akashdeep ji. Anubhav, do you think that there has now become a situation where you have a good Bollywood versus bad Bollywood, good media versus bad media, a good neta versus bad neta, and soon there will be a good comic versus bad comic? Deep
100%.
division.
100%, Saket. You're absolutely right. Like, see, if I switch on the news and somebody tells me, comedians are criminals, Bollywood are criminals, sports people are criminals, if your starting point is already that, then I'm already on the defensive. If your first sentence is, tonight we debate whether Bollywood people are criminals or drug addicts. So already I'm on the defensive. I'm not a criminal or a drug addict, but you've already decided. But I have a point for Mr. Abhishek, for Mr. Tripathi, if he can hear me. I'm actually on his side. I don't think he realizes that what Bollywood is doing is actually helpful for everyone. Because it's not a question of whether Bollywood are good people or not bad people. See, we are all defending Bollywood. Tomorrow it can be politicians also. Tomorrow they can run a thing that says, the BJP are, have done thievery, this, that. If Bollywood wins this case, they can also go to court against the media.
Yeah.
See, this is a case about lying and whether...
And they do. Netas are very thin-skinned as far as these things are concerned. They've all moved to court, defamation cases, got people to apologize. All of that has happened.
Sanket ji, the biggest question over here is, why is the media trial happening and why are certain people painted wrongly in the Bollywood? My question is, Colonel Purohit and Sadhvi Pragya were painted terrorists for more than a decade. But they both got acquitted of all the charges and are very respectively living. Colonel Purohit is back in army. Sadhvi Pragya has won the election. So what should they do? Whom should they question? Their interrogations and their assaults.
No, they should
question.
They should question all those people who question them.
Nobody
but
again,
does that mean that the questioning process become indecent? I think that is what we are debating. No part of the questioning process can become so indecent.
Why selective outrage? Why selective outrage?
Okay, Akashdeep, last point very quickly, 30 seconds, running out of time. Akash.
Sanket, the moot point is there was a tirade against Bollywood and a lot of speakers seem to think that, we are the selected people and now coming out to save a few. I'm sorry, irrespective of Mr. Anurag Kashyap being left, center or right, this is the time where they've all come together only to say, do not humiliate Bollywood as a whole. If somebody is caught taking drugs, crucify him. But do not insult the industry day after day after day. That is the moot point, and you cannot have any counter.
I think some television news channels took it a bit too far this time around, and certainly you cannot defend. Anyone who comes out in defense is doing great disservice to the profession. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us in discussion number 1.